of India. It's the gateway to the north and the magnificent Taj Mahal.
It's bustling, boiling and bursting with population. Over 10 million people live here. It's known as a physically demanding but culturally energising place.
Hello and welcome to travel.co.nz.
The sweat is flowing already. We're here in Delhi in India, which is a fantastic place. And behind us, a Baha'i house of worship.
In the shape of a lotus flower, very important flower. One of the most visited, well, the most visited edifice in the world. It's been open 10 years and more than 50 million people have already been here.
Certainly have. And it's a good place for us to start because our travel in India is about to go blooming off into all sorts of different areas, but mostly in the forms of luxury and budget.
Luxury, we're going to look at history, recent and ancient, and the budget.
The budget, well, you couldn't really hope for a better place to travel on a budget, just quietly.
If it's not cheap in India, it's...
If it's not cheap in India, it's not going to be cheap anywhere.
Now, we've got a coin, we've got 3 days to explore, and I'm going to call Lions for luxury.
Lion for luxury. Oh dear, it's a number for you. That means you go in the backpack away, my dear.
I'm on a spiritual journey already. Well,
right.
I'll go to the house of worship and see you later. New thing in Delhi, there are about 45 of them, only been going for the last couple of years, homestays. You get to stay with an Indian family, which means you're really inside the culture. Hopefully it's nice and safe. Most expensive one costs about 120 New Zealand dollars, but this one, only $25. Do you enjoy having different people to come and stay in your house?
Oh, I love that. There was a time that I did traveling myself quite a bit, So I love to interact with people and get to know about their culture and, get to tell them about my culture as well.
So pretty relaxed?
Absolutely.
Yeah. It'll be hard to offend people.
Yeah, that's it. I could say that.
Okay, but no nudity. I can't wander around here naked.
No, not really.
Don't worry, I wasn't thinking about it anyway. Although it's warm enough to wander around naked. Maybe we won't go there. Just have a bicky.
Nice. Love the stretch Volvo. It's great. Hey. Hey, how you doing? Well, the obvious tip for luxury here in Delhi is the Imperial Hotel. It was built during colonial times by the Brits. And during the day, you could be guaranteed that you'd be clinking glasses at the same table as King George V or Gandhi. Although I'm sure the latter probably wasn't a big drinker. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is nice. Oh, lovely. Oh, well, I'm in the money for 3 days, so why not live like a Maharaja for a mere $3,000 NZ a night? Very nice. Very nice indeed. So that's a nice thing. They've got in-room registration rather than having to bum around by a concierge desk.
Cheers, sir.
Good on you, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers. Wow, this place is really something.
There are 3 ways of getting around. You can catch those fabulous old ambassador taxis, an auto rickshaw, or one of these, just a regular rickshaw, the cheapest. People tooting their horn all the time. They're not angry, they're just saying, I'm here, get out of my way. They use their horns instead of their indicators. Gonna cost me $10 for about an hour to an hour and a half. Bloody good value if you ask me. Very cool. I can't get over the electricity wires though. They are astounding. Don't the women look fantastic? The women of India just look hot. Fabulous colours, great outfits. They must sell cheap saris.
Travelling around Delhi, you still notice a few colonial hangovers. And these days, over 1,000 diplomats still reside here. Peter Healy, New Zealand's Trade Commissioner, is kick-starting my sightseeing in Delhi. When the Brits left India in 1947, they left behind New Delhi, and they also left behind the bits that you need to make one of these. A 1947 Royal Enfield. It's one of the secrets to driving in India, right?
It's quite dangerous, so if anybody's going to follow us, you've got to be very careful. Their road tolls about 80,000 people killed a year.
They kill 80,000 on the roads?
Yeah. They've got a car population only about 3 times New Zealand. So the only rule that applies is the biggest vehicle has right-of-way. A lot of monkeys too. You can see the monkeys.
Oh,
let's hope this dog doesn't bite us.
There are a lot of monkeys.
Yeah, a lot of monkeys.
Oh, they're pretty saris. They look expensive. Which ones are good? Do you have any cotton saris?
Yes.
It's like, what do you think? Do you think that's my colour? I think not, sir. Oh, that's it. I think this woman's going to dress me up, because I'm not warm enough. There's my folds. That tucks in there. It's going to stay the amount of sweat that's there. That's going to stick there nicely. And then just do that maybe. Like a sari blouse. Yes, the boys are saying yes. Good. Oh, yes. Very good. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste. Look, I have to buy it. Well, I've had a fun hour. I've got all my presents and a sari for about 22 New Zealand dollars. And I haven't caught anything.
This is Rajpath, the Street of Kings.
I've never expected to see anything like this in India. I mean, it's Paris or Washington or something, isn't it?
It's quite different to the image of crowded India you probably saw in Old Delhi. And they have these fantastic military parades down here.
Right.
Once a year they roll their battle tanks, their MiG fighters and their intercontinental missiles, and it's a tremendous display of Indian military might.
Well, coming up, I check out the ultimate monument to love.
And I pay a visit to a world-famous medicine man.
Well, I've particularly been enjoying sleeping in a four-poster bed, something I haven't done before, and the Imperial has provided me with that little bit of colonial naughtiness. The other piece of colonial, or not so colonial naughtiness that I've enjoyed about this bed is that Kate Winslet slept here.
The heat of an Indian summer. It's 38 degrees in Delhi, my second day. Now, India is a magnet for travellers seeking physical and spiritual enlightenment, so I'm off to see an alternative medicine man, the next step in my journey.
The road feels really spongy. Look at that! That's my footprint. Look at that!
The Indian journey just wouldn't be complete without a trip on the famous Indian Railway. This is about as good as it gets. For $39 one way, I've got myself a luxury executive class air-conditioned cabin, and we're bound for the Taj Mahal. Now, it's a perfect way to see the Taj Mahal if you want to make the most of it as just a day trip. Come across something absolutely fascinating, which is the matrimonial section of the Times newspaper. Now, these are personal ads, but they're really, really serious. Wanted, very fair, slim, educated bride from equal status business family for public school educated MBA, very fair, handsome, polite, caring son of posh, Delhi-based, rich, cultured family. Love is cropping up a lot. Apparently the Taj itself is the greatest monument to love ever.
Hello. Now this place is quite hard to find. It's in South Delhi near the third most important railway station, Hazrat Nizamuddin. And then you go through the alleys, through this little slum area, and you find the world-famous Dr. Chaguna. He was in Geneva last month. Now he's back at his own clinic. Now this is very inexpensive, but it's quite costly as far as time, because I don't have that much time in Delhi. But I think that this is like a truly Indian experience. Medicine is native to India. It's the oldest in the world.
And the aim of Ayurvedic medicine is to help achieve a physical balance using herbs in food.
People come to this clinic, Dr. Chaguna's clinic, from all over India and the world. And they wait. Get a number and wait. Whew. How long do you think you have to wait? Pretty warm, eh? Ayurveda actually means science of life. I think at the moment it means science of sauna. Oh, I'm up, that's me. I think I'm so nervous that my pulse has gone up. What can you tell from the pulse? He's writing things down. I don't want to ruin my consultation.
No organic disease.
No genetic disease?
No organic.
Oh,
Organs.
no organs. Choice. I've used my 3 minutes very well.
You show your tongue. Yes.
Yes?
Avoid hot spices. Take less tea and coffee. Take more water. Take more cool things.
Yes.
Less tomatoes, less vinegar. And morning walk is good in the summer. Meditation is good.
Okay, I'm sorted. my pills and my medicine costs set me back 98 rupees, which is about $5 New Zealand. And in Ayurveda, you are what you eat, and they want me to change my diet and bulk up a bit, following Indian fashion. They like bulky women.
3 hours down the train tracks, I've arrived in Agra. It's the countryside and it's still crowded, but it feels like a different world to Delhi. I've got myself a guide whose name is Prakash, and together we're going to bake in the heat while I hear stories about one of the world's most famous monuments, the Taj Mahal. Wow.
It's a beautiful place. One of the most beautiful buildings in the world, and one of the most photographed buildings in the world. And it was built as a monument of love.
Yeah, it must have been a pretty special girl that he built that for.
She was very beautiful. And she was 20 years old when she was married to Shah Jahan, and she was 39 years old when she died by childbirth.
Wow, 14 kids in 18 years. She's pretty busy, eh?
She was very busy, but
Yeah.
Emperor was more busy than his wife. He had 3 wives and 1,000 concubines.
Wow, nice
But,
work, fella.
no
So he had
television.
3 wives, 1,000 concubines, but this wife of his was the one that he built this
But
for.
she was his favorite wife. It was her wish that he does not marry again, and he's going to build a beautiful mausoleum, which will be remembered in the world for their love.
It looks very beautiful. I can't quite believe that I'm here. It's amazing. I've seen so many pictures of the place. It took 20,000 people 22 years to build the Taj. And as a tomb, it was hidden from public view for years. But today, it has thousands of visitors every month, and you can see why. $120 for a guided day trip, including the train, is well worth it. This building is just absolutely amazing. From back here, it looks like you could sort of just about touch it, but in reality, it is a monster. And it's just, yeah, mind-blowing, spectacular, although I'm starting to wilt, and I'm starting to get some dysentery, so I'm going to take advantage of the Taj toilets.
India has 28 different states, so if you want to sample some of the diverse tastes, then Dilli Haat is the cheats way. It's all there.
Is this safe for me to eat this?
Yes, why not?
Do you think so? Why not? I think that's a no.
And it has like mint chutney, which is made out with curd and mint leaves.
Well, you know, we've got a lot of Indian food in New Zealand, but that's jolly good.
Yeah.
Spicy. Now, this is from Rajasthan. It's very hot there, isn't it?
Very hot.
Can I have some of these, please? Would you eat this normally? Is it a snack or a...
It's when you are on a date with your girlfriend.
When you're on a date with your girlfriend, you have this? I can eat from the 4 corners of India without going there. Where is this from?
This is from eastern part of India.
Yeah.
It's an old saying in India that every 1 kilometer the taste of water changes, and every 5 kilometers the food changes.
Fantastic.
And 10 kilometers people changes.
Well, there's not much evening action to blow my budget on here in Delhi, but I'm going to give it a good try anyway, and I've commandeered local party girl Shika to give me a hand. Well, one of the reasons Shika is here tonight is to make sure that I don't go stag, which is something I've heard that you don't really want to do at a bar in India. What on earth is going stag?
Going stag is just guys entering places.
Oh, the single man.
Yes,
Yes.
without a female in tow. So while you do manage to get stag entries into quite a few places,
Right.
you can't go onto dance floors and stuff like that unless
Really?
you're with a woman, yes.
So you're not allowed to stag dance?
No,
Dance by
not.
yourself?
Thank
My
God for
lord.
that.
A bit late. Looks like everybody else is as well.
Tonight I'm checking out The Gulcher, which is Delhi's oldest cinema. Movie making in India rivals Hollywood for sheer size and popularity. It's also the cheapest entertainment in town, just $3. Sorry. Have I missed anything off the movie?
Just the first song.
First song?
Yeah, just the first.
I thought before they were in a house. Why are they with the mountains now?
Like the location is changed. The director has to make it more interesting for the audience.
Ah.
That's why.
Okay. There's a lot of fighting in this movie.
It has to be because the Indian audience, they want to go and see a movie which has got a lot of things together, which we call the masala movie. Yeah.
Right, masala's like a curry though.
Yeah, masala is like the Indian word for the spice. So you have a lot of spices put together to make it more interesting and to draw the crowd.
Sorry. Namaste.
The Gin Bar at the Hyatt Regency Hotel is one of only 5 bars in town that can actually afford a liquor license.
Where do we go now? Where do we go now?
Is it quite crowds to come here, or is it okay, or what is the...
The best crowd in town come here.
The best crowd in town, is that right? Do you think many marriages get hooked up here, or many boyfriend-girlfriend type relationships?
Yes.
Yeah.
Marriages, I don't think so.
Well, the drink's about 15 or 20 bucks NZ each. It'll probably go down a little bit sideways, as I know that most people here live on about 250 NZ a day. You really get the feeling that it's open for such a short period of time and there's so few people let in the door that everybody in the room is trying to completely maximize every single second of bar time that they have. Pushing, shoving, dancing, groping, whatever you like, it's all here. Very traditional. Are we kicking them?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Time and it'll happen.
Okay. Get that?
After the break, I get wound up in Delhi charm.
And I get dressed for a wedding. Oh, very good. Thank you. Cheers, Deepak. Lovely.
My first date of the day is with some of Delhi's more slippery characters. That guy's a little feisty fella.
No problem.
I just really don't like holding this.
Okay, I'm okay. Okay, well, the pythons are pretty well behaved, but the cobras are the ones to watch. A big crowd pleaser, nearly losing the nastiest snake. That fella's scary.
Time for a style consultation to see how I'll look in traditional Indian dress. Safe in the hands of top designer Saneet Varna. Saneet, what do you reckon?
Look at you, you're all set to get married in India.
Married in it? This is what I'd be wearing this for, is it?
You look fantastic.
So how would we accessorize something like this? So what do you do with this once it's on?
Well, you can either wear it sort of like that in the back of you,
Right.
so
Yes.
that you get a beautiful motif at the back.
Yes.
Or you can just kind of leave it like that, or leave it on one shoulder.
Oh, wow. You designed the shawl as well?
No, this I didn't. This is an
Right.
actually an old antique piece.
Oh, wow.
It's about 150 years old. And I think
right?
most families will have some old beautiful shawls,
The
which
family
they'll,
shawl,
yeah, which
something
they'll
like
wear with their traditional costume for the wedding. Yeah.
Hard to tell which is left and right, isn't it?
Yeah.
What would it cost me?
Anything from 1,500 to 1,800 US. The last but not the least, the turban.
The turban?
Which is
Really?
Which is a mark of respect, considered a mark of respect in India. It's a two-man job, actually.
So ready to get married?
You are, absolutely. Stay back in
Where's the
India.
chicks?
Or we can find them tonight somewhere at some club.
This park's 5 minutes from the homestay, and foreigners travel thousands of miles to come to India to ask the question, who am I? The quest for spiritual enlightenment. The Beatles did it, Alanis Morissette did it, Kate Winslet did a movie about it, so I'm meeting a Swami. He's come all the way from the Himalayas, and hopefully it's excellent.
And now you will call your Almighty with his very lovely name, a nickname, a very fine name, that is Om.
I ran out of breath. I am a Christian, so I am on a spiritual journey. But how does that fit into spiritualism in India?
There is only one God.
Yeah.
And we are all the children of God?
I believe that, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are all children.
Yeah.
We can get the nectar of our God.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Either you are Christian or Muslim,
Yeah.
there's no problem.
To be spiritually enlightened, do you think that you have to do yoga? Is it
Must.
must?
Yoga is must.
Must, oh dear.
Just like the aerial of the TV.
The aerial
If the antenna is straight, and you can get the right picture.
Okay, there's no shame in being a beginner. Now he's just showing off. If you ask me, we women are working a lot harder than the men over there. All they have to do is clap. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, there Quite hard to keep laughing, except for him. Wow, the British really went to town, didn't they?
3 days on the low budget end in India, and you are still alive.
I'm very alive.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you.
done.
How did you fare?
Oh, I fared very well. I was doing the luxury end, as you know, but for some reason when I was doing the high end, all I had was problems with my low end.
Oh,
Sick as a dog, I was, but never mind. Aside from that, it's been fantastic.
Isn't it an amazing country?
Yeah,
it's
it
so
really is.
colourful. There's so many different things going on. I've had quite a healthy time. I've had healthy food. I've been told to pray more. Quite amazing. Now
yeah.
we need to check out the computer.
Yes, we do. We need to go somewhere dry and find out where we're going next week.
Okay. Nice temperature though, isn't it?
Yeah. What'd you spend?
Would you believe only $250? Pretty fantastic value considering I ate from the four corners of India, slept in air-conditioned comfort and bought some really pretty things.
Well, the price tag on mine was a little higher, 10.5 grand. The Imperial was the height of extravagance at 3,000 a night, but the Taj trip I'd pay for again in a second.
Now, if you like the look of what we've been up to here, then just log on to the travel.co website and check out the great deal that they're offering to Delhi.
Fly Air New Zealand to Delhi. Stay 4 nights at a local homestay with complimentary breakfast every day. And get a half-day tour of Delhi and a day trip out to the Taj Mahal. From $2,599 per person.
And here's an extra special travel.co.nz offer for this week.
Fly to Hamilton Island, the ultimate Great Barrier Reef destination. Stay 3 nights at the resort from $1,399 per person. Or stay 5 nights and get a Whitehaven cruise for free. See the travel.co website or this week's new idea for details.
Now, it's really easy to travel using the net. You have a good nose around, find exactly what you're looking for, and then you just pay with your credit card. Security's guaranteed.
Yes, you can even try your luck for free travel. If you go through travel.co.nz to travelfree.co.nz, you're in the running every time you use it to win flights everywhere for free.
That.
Well, it's time to say farewell to the heat of Delhi, because next week we're off to...
The heat of Mexico City.
Oh, fantastic. Habla español?
Not at all.
Oh, you'll learn.
We'll see you there next week.
See ya.
Bye.
You don't have a slightly larger pair of pants, do you?
No, that's not you. They're actually just made to model size. And you're not...
We're not all models, so...
मुझे कुछ कहना है मुझे कुछ कहना है I want to say something.
The stretch.
Yeah, they need to insert. That's around the waist I'm talking about.
This program was brought to you by Global Plus, the fastest way to earn air points, travel.co.nz and in New Zealand.